Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be looking at anxiety and what is stopping you from creating content and making something beautiful for this planet. All that and more, guys, are coming right up. So welcome back everybody, my name is the Mike James. I'm a fellow content creator. I stream on Twitch and I create a lot of educational content such as a podcast and videos on YouTube. All the links will be down in the description below if you want to go and check them out and see what they're all about. But my purpose as a creator is to help as many people as I possibly can build their dreams and get somewhere where they are happy in life and just overall just help them improve whatever they're making. I'm truly passionate about helping other people, and I wouldn't sit and record videos for half an hour and then spend 3 hours editing them twice a week and then stream for like 15 hours a week if I wasn't passionate about helping other people. Before we get into the topics today and before I start trying to help you guys, I just wanted to throw a few disclaimers out there, as I do in every video, because I feel like there's a lot of preconceptions, especially about anxiety and especially about streamer advice and everything else, and a lot of people take it very, very seriously, myself included, and there is a lot of people that do get quite upset when things aren't said in the right way or done in the right manner. So before I do that, please just understand that I am not a mental health professional. I am not here to tell you how to overcome anxiety. All I'm doing is simply relaying the advice that was given to me, which I'll talk about later on, and the things that I did to overcome my own self-esteem issues and anxiety so that I could actually sit on camera right now like I'm doing here and present this video or stream on Twitch, etc, etc. So this is going to be a little bit of a different video than usual. Usually my videos on YouTube, here on YouTube, are a lot more like how to or direct to the point, whereas this video is just going to be me talking about my experiences. But don't click off just yet. Don't think that it's going to be another boring talk about somebody else's struggles, because I want to try and turn this around, and at the end of the video I want to try and just summarize the things that you can do to help build your confidence. The first thing I want to just touch upon is my own personal history with my own self-esteem and anxiety, because I really feel like there's a lot of people that are going through what I went through all those years ago, and I'm still going through today. Don't think that I magically took some sort of pill and now I'm just like super confident, because trust me, I have my days where I doubt myself, and I spend far too long humming and hawing over even the position that I gel my hair is a very important aspect to me in terms of when it comes to presenting myself, because I only have one opportunity to present myself to you. I actually started on Twitch as a moderator for some big time streamers and YouTubers, and I wanted to stream, but like many of you out there right now maybe watching this video, I just didn't really feel it in my bones. Like there was something stopping me in my head from just going live in the first place. So it took me about 3 or 4 years before I finally summed up the courage. Now many of you, or some of you may know that I used to make YouTube videos before. You can go ahead and see them on the channel. All you got to do is just go to my videos and just browse, and you can see all my old gaming videos. So I knew that you had to have a presence, but it was so difficult doing it live, and I used to get so much anxiety whenever I'd press that live button, because I used to think, am I going to be entertaining enough? Am I going to be this? Am I going to be that? And it was just really horrible. And then when I finally did go live, I then faced what a lot of other people are now facing, and that is I wanted to have a webcam, because I knew how important it was for building that person-to-person direct contact. Because it is such an important element, and I am going to be making a video on this at some point. I have so many videos. I think I've got a list of about 28 videos or something that I want to make now, so I might even have to start daily uploads. Let me know in the comments if you want that. So yeah. So I started going live, and then I found that I just couldn't use a webcam, because I just felt like I felt like I was just going to get targeted, because obviously I'm a bigger dude, right? And I am not blessed with the skinny gene, or as I like to call it, the getting off your ass gene. I am not blessed with that, and it obviously hasn't turned out, I haven't got a body that I'm proud of, but that aside, I really just felt like every time I had a webcam as a streamer, I would just get attacked, and people would just comment on everything about me, the way that I look and everything. And we'll touch on that in a little bit, but trust me, it's not the case. So I eventually started using a really blurry webcam, and I thought, if I have a really blurry webcam that's just all pixelated, then it's fine. People can still technically see me, but they won't be able to comment that I haven't got a webcam, and yeah, it'll all be fine. And that's what really helped me. So that could be a bit of advice if you are struggling to turn on the camera, is make some videos or stream with a really poor quality webcam, because it can help. It's baby steps. It can help get you in the right direction. So it wasn't until that I actually got to the turning point where I met a wonderful streamer and I interviewed her for the podcast, and I'll link the podcast episode down below. But I actually met a wonderful individual called Anxiety, and Anxiety is a mental health talk show host over on Mixer. When I met her, she was on Twitch, and I interviewed her for the podcast because I really wanted to target, like I am now making a video, I really wanted to get some information on how we could help people tackle this anxiety and this, desire to want to go live, but being held back mentally. So that's where I heard some of the best information ever. Now, I just recommend that you go and listen to the podcast live, because trust me, if you've got an hour, it is one of the best listens you'll ever have. But I'm going to try and paraphrase exactly what she said to me. And that was that if you let those comments in your head about what people might think about you win, then you've already lost. And the thing with this world is that if you don't go out there and you don't make things, and because you're holding yourself back, then there is a potential that you are giving yourself a lot of unhappiness, and you're letting the trolls win. That is the biggest point here. You are letting the trolls win if you do not go and make something. You're letting the horrible people of this world win by not going and doing exactly what you want to do. So let me give you an example of this, and we'll start talking about how you can possibly help remedy this issue of how you feel about making content. So I, obviously, like I said, coming up into streaming, I thought that I would be attacked by the way that I look. I thought that everybody would only comment on the negatives. So I actually did an experiment on Twitter where I actually posted a tweet of my face. It was just a normal selfie, and I said, oh, what is the first thing you notice about me? Now, I posted that thinking, oh, people are going to notice my weight, people are going to notice my flaws, people are going to notice this, that, and the other. But everybody commented on either my hair, which, by the way, is 100% natural, or my eyes, or just my overall, friendly look. Nobody, not one person out of, I think it was about 150 comments, not one person commented on the insecurities that I felt. And a lot of people out there right now watching this video might be thinking about might look at me and think about the things that I am insecure about. But what you must understand is that 80 to 90% of the people on this planet, and this goes for the people watching this video, are decent human beings. They just want to consume your content for your personality. They don't care about the way that you look. We care about the way that we look, and this is why my job as a photographer, which I do outside of Twitch, is so damn hard, because a lot of people look at photographs the way that other people do. I could show my fiance a photograph of me or my mum or my dad that I've taken, and she'll be like, oh my god, Mike, that's an absolutely fantastic photograph. I could show her the exact same pose, but with her, and the first thing she'll do is she'll say, oh my god, that's a hideous photograph. But that's not because she's looking at the photograph, that's because she's looking at herself and she's homing in on the insecurities that she has. And honestly, I just cannot stress how important it is to just try and forget about the insecurities that you have. Now look, it's not easy. I still have days where I feel so insecure about myself, and it's horrible, trust me. But the biggest thing I can suggest is to just baby steps. baby step into the goal that you have in mind. So if you want to start a YouTube channel but you're too afraid to present something to camera, okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make a video up using B-roll and using footage that doesn't involve anything with you, and then you're going to start a voiceover. And then what you're going to do is you're going to start introducing yourself in the intros, and you're going to say, hey guys, this is who I am, and we're going to roll the footage now, and I'll see you guys at the end. Then you're going to roll the B-roll again, then you're going to come back in at the end, and you're going to be like, thank you for watching, blah, 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 don't forget to like, comment, etc. And the same thing with streaming. If you really want to get into streaming and use a webcam, but you're feeling a bit anxious, then start in baby steps and use a really, really bad quality webcam, and where it's so pixelated that you can hardly tell some of the finer details, and start with that. People always assume that gear equals success, and that couldn't be further from the truth. The only important element to content creation is audio. People can tolerate bad video footage. People cannot tolerate bad audio. So that is the only advice I'm going to give on content creation. But just remember, guys, that the only person really commenting on your faults is you. And of course you're going to get the odd kid or the odd immature adult that's going to try and tear you down by the way that you look and tear down on your insecurities. But I hate to be that guy to say this, but the only way that you are going to get used to that is by taking it on the chin and just realizing that that person is a horrible human being and they were never going to like you in the first place. And that's the only thing I can suggest, is that you take all negative criticism on the chin. Just remember that haters don't mean anything in your life, and just focus on the positive. Focus on what you bring to the world, and that is the most important aspect to this video, is that you start bringing something important to the world and stop letting people hold you back. Now, I know that it hasn't been the best video in terms of tackling anxiety, etc., but that's not my goal here. I did not want to be the guy that sits here that sat here and says, here's how to get over anxiety, because it doesn't happen. It never happens. You never get over that anxiety, or it takes a long time to become accustomed to living with it to a point of where it's tolerable. And I'm just not here to do that. I'm just here to tell you that by letting the anxiety win, you're letting the haters and the trolls win, and you're not delivering something perfect to the world. And I really, really can't stress enough that you should just go and listen to the podcast, and you'll get all the information in a lot more detail. And please go and check out Anxiety at mixer.com/anxiety, and she is a fantastic streamer. She doesn't even know I'm making this video, so I'll probably send her a message. And thank you guys for watching. I know it hasn't been a typical how-to streaming type guide, but I just wanted to give something back to the people that were feeling a little bit anxious. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a like and a comment, because that really helps me out. And don't forget, I would really love it if you could head over to twitch.tv/TheMikeJames, where I stream live every Monday, Tuesday and Friday, but there is some schedule changes. It's still going to be the same days, but the timing might be a little bit different. So don't forget to jump in the Discord down below if you need more help with your content. All that and more, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. I love you all. Goodbye.